welcome back to my channel, or welcome for those of you that are new here. My name is Ashley. I am a stay-at-home mom. I typically like to film anything about cleaning, homemaking, cooking, and baking. So this is a little bit different on my channel today, but I just couldn't resist and I wanted to take you guys along with me as we explored the Berkshires, because being a resident of Massachusetts my entire life, I have never been to the Berkshires. So I am just super thankful and lucky. My husband had planned this beautiful, romantic, Christmas magical weekend for us to get away. And I just wanted to take you guys along with us and just kind of share some things that I thought were really special. And if you ever find yourself in this area, some things that I definitely want to share and I think that you should not sleep on or miss, because they were just that good. Like, I'm still thinking about them as I'm, of course, doing this voiceover the Monday that we are back. So this little campfire tin with the marshmallows reminded me of my friend Genevieve. I know that I'm almost positive she owns at least one of them because I've seen them in some of her videos. So that reminded me a lot of her. But what I really loved about some of these shops, not all of them, but the one that you just saw, is that on the top shelf of like basically the entire store, they had all of these beautiful vintage antique pieces, none of which were for sale, but it was just so sweet in that little store. And I don't know, I love those kind of things. Like the marshmallow campfire tin, they had like old Ritz cracker containers. I picked up one of those before at like an antique place with my dad. So like lots of great memories. I just love antique shopping. So they have a lot of cute little things like that, cute little shops. I did notice that this shop was one of my favorites, actually, Sidetracks. This was a great place to go. Really fun if there's any kind of gifts that you want to get anybody, but also fun little treats and tchotchkes that you can find for yourself. So definitely would recommend. And you can kind of just take your time strolling along the streets. I found it was so nice because this was in Stockbridge, by the way. It wasn't too big of a place to explore that it felt overwhelming, but you could definitely spend a day there. They also have museums that we did not go to. The Lost Lamb, you guys, this is a little like Massachusetts treasure that I didn't know about until I did some research the night before. Their chocolate croissants, so good. Cinnamon rolls, I almost said dark chocolate, hot chocolate. My husband got a coffee. So I will link all the information down below. But the owner, I say this as if like I forget that I'm not like 23 again, but she's young. She's 22. And she went to school in Paris for baking, from what I could gather and understand. And her baking skills are immaculate. I probably should have picked up a macaroon, but I did not. So I would definitely recommend the Lost Lamb and the Red Lion Inn. If we ever go back to the Berkshires, I will 110% be getting a room at the Red Lion Inn. I know it can be pretty pricey. A lot of things, especially this time of year in the Berkshires, can be pricey because a lot of people come to this kind of area to really experience, I feel like, winter in Massachusetts and Western Mass. But the Red Lion Inn was so wonderful, so beautiful. The food was delicious. I got a clam chowder and I just loved the dinner and dishware. Like every little detail was so gorgeous from the moment that we stepped in to the inn. And it really honestly reminded me, I'm not just saying this, of like Gilmore Girls, Stars Hollow. I'm surprised that I know there's places in Connecticut. There is actually a place that show is based off of, but I'm so shocked that nobody has talked about this and how it kind of like resembles Stars Hollow and the Dragonfly Inn. My husband and I were laughing. It's not funny, but am I missing something? I cannot find baby Jesus. I think he's missing I can't find him. And I'm laughing because we were at a church where we stayed. I'll show you guys and tell you more about that. We stayed the town over, and that was in Lee, Mass, and baby Jesus was there. So we were joking the next day that we had found him because he was missing. I don't know. But this yellow house, and I feel bad because I don't know if this is someone's actual home. I thought this was like a museum or something, but I feel like there's a lot of historic homes and like residencies, where people live. So you feel bad documenting their homes, but at the same time, they're just so gorgeous and beautiful. And I just love, of course, I love all and anything old, but especially like a town like this in Stockbridge, it's just so charming. Like there's nothing like it. So just some more clips of the downtown, and I wanted to include this. This was on our way to where we were staying. So we stayed at the Chambery Inn. Chambery. You guys know. One of my viewers actually had me cracking up because I said Mod Podge in one of my cleaning videos, and bless her soul, because she was like, Ashley, it's hodgepodge, which I wish I could say this was the first time in my life that I have done something like this, but it's something that's reoccurring and very authentic to myself where I do this. But okay, side note, this little farm, so where we stayed at the inn, we actually did a cheese board for the night, and it came from this farm. So good, so special. I still am so obsessed with this inn, you guys. It used to be an old schoolhouse, and I've said this probably 7 times already in this video, but I love old things. Sometimes I think I was born in like the wrong age or decade, you know what I mean? Because I'm just so interested in that like old charm and old things. I don't know. It's just who I am. But it was so sweet. Upon arrival, we got these little baggies and we were able to just go right up to our room. My husband found this, so he is the sweetest. He planned this entire weekend, and it was just so special. We never do anything like this, so take this as a note or a little reminder for yourself, whether it's you and your partner, to take some time away and for yourselves to spend that quality time together and to recharge. This was so, so sweet, you guys. We loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it. I would definitely return. Like I said, a lot of these places, they're definitely, not something that I would do a lot. It's definitely an experience. You're paying, I feel like, for the experience, but I would recommend 110% to come here and the Red Lion Inn, even though I didn't stay at the Red Lion Inn, but I thought that where we stayed, it was just so special. It was so relaxing, every detail. And I'm going to show you guys an overview of the room. It was just so beautiful and charming. And in the morning, it's so sweet. So they give you this little place card in your little baggie when you check in. And they had like fun little things in there, like 2 Hershey Kisses, information about the area. And I actually used to work in hospitality back in the day when I was getting my MBA. So funny enough, this would be a dream of mine. I don't know how we would even do it, but to open like a bed and breakfast or an inn, like if there was an alternate universe, I feel like I really would love that. And who knows, maybe it's a dream still one day that my husband and I could work on and achieve. We definitely have a lot on our plate right now, but there's always been a part of me that has been so interested in this and hospitality. I think because I have such like a vast record of years of working in hospitality under my belt, but I know there's always like ups and downs in any like job and business, but I feel like when you're so passionate about something, it can make a world of a difference. So that's a little tidbit. If you guys didn't know that about me, is just, like I said, it's a dream. And I think we all, have dreams, and I don't know if it will ever come to fruition in this lifetime, but maybe it will. Who's to say that it won't? So I also wanted to say, I didn't even finish my thoughts. They give you a place card and then you put it on your door the night before. And in the morning, they deliver this basket, this handmade, beautiful basket. It was so sweet. We got milk and orange juice. I got the quiche. My husband got the bagel, and it was so beautiful and perfect. I felt like Cinderella waking up in her castle, you guys. Like, I'm truly I was on a cloud this entire weekend. So I wanted to include a quick overview of some of the little things that we picked up just for little memories. I found this for $3 at, I forget the name of it, but it was an antique shop. So if you guys aren't following me already on Instagram, I shared a little bit more over there. Yes, I got a lot of mugs. There's reasonings behind each one, you guys. I swear they're different, I promise you. But I will link my Instagram down below and I will put it in the video if you guys want to follow me there, where I share more thrifted and kind of fun home things over there. But thank you guys so much for being here for today's video. I know this was a little bit different, but we will get back to our cleaning in our next video. Bye, guys.